friends to my channel SOUMYA'S Unique Education. The word sonnet itself, one of the most famous and important poetic forms in the history of world literature. The word sonnet comes from the Italian word sonetto, means little song or little sound. The sonnet is originated in Italy during 13th century, and later it spread all over the Europe, but it is England where it's rich in its zenith. Uh, Giacomo da Lentini, the poet laureate of Sicily, under the Emperor Frederick II, to be credited as the inventor of the sonnet. Around 1230 CE, he created this new poetic form, and Lentini's sonnet mainly dealt with courtly love. Not only courtly love, the epitome of the ideal beauty and humans' emotions and passion. And if we are looking towards the source file of the Lentini's sonnet, it is basically based on medieval metrical romance on medieval love poetry, from where he has taken the idea, the epitome of the ideal beauty. And later it is Francisco Petrarca, better known as Petrarch, who popularized and spread the sonnet in front of the pupil and the world. His collection of sonnet known as Canzoniere, and which contains 300 sonnet, and one of the most common feature that sonnet is dedicated towards the lady love, and Petrarch's sonnet is no different. And here his sonnet is dedicated to a woman called Laura or Beatrice. And if we are looking towards the theme of Petrarch's sonnet, it is unrequited love, beauty, spiritual conflict, time, and the mortality. And if we are looking toward the structure, it divided into two stanza. One is octave, means 8-line stanza. Another one is sestet, means 6-line stanza. If we are looking towards the rhyme scheme of octave, it's contain ABBA, ABBA, and sestet often contains CDE, CDE, or CDC. Plus, in between sestet and octet, there is volta, means a complete reversal or transformation or turn from the previous ideal so that it can reach in its conclusion. And if we are taking that the sonnet spread itself across the Europe in 15th century by Germany, France, Spain, it reached England. Poet adopted Italian form and evolved in their own language particularly. And it is on the 16th century when sonnet arrived in England with the hand of Sir Thomas Watt and Henry Howard, better known as the Earl of Surrey, and they translated and adapted Petrarch's sonnet into English. And they modified the rhyme scheme so it can adapt itself in the English style of writing and prepare the way or the land for the propagation of future English sonneteer. And Elizabethan age is the golden age for sonnet, as it contained many famous sonneteers like renowned Philip Sidney, Edmund Spenser, and of course the master of this field, that is William Shakespeare. Shakespeare's achievement is great, particularly he is credited to write 154 sonnet, and which was published in 1609 BC. And Shakespearean sonnet structure is different from Petrarchan structure. Here it contains 3 quatrain, means 3 4-line stanza, and 1 couplet, means 2-line stanza. And if we are looking towards the rhyme scheme of the Shakespearean sonnet, it contained A B A B C D C D E F E F G G, and Shakespeare here multidimensional in selecting his theme, particularly love, beauty, friendship, time, date, art, and immortality. And if looking towards the 17th century, 17th century itself a dry spell later, but at the first half, it contained the sonnets of like John Donne and Milton. Milton's sonnet, particularly, is different from the courtly love, as it contains the themes from religion, politics, liberty, and personal struggle. And later, in late 17th century, there is during the Restoration period decline of sonnet writing, as Didion poet prefers heroic couplet, satire, and writing of dramatic verse. But it is during the late 18th or early 19th century, a romantic poet again revived the sonnet with the hands of William Wordsworth, John Keats, and P.B. Shelley. And here, new themes to be included, that is nature, imagination, freedom, human emotion, beauty, and of course, patriotism. And in Victorian age, in 19th century, Elizabeth Barrett Browning, D.G. Rossetti, and C.G. Rossetti, with the theme of love, fate, and social concern, created another type of poetic genius. And if we are looking the 20th century to the present, modern poets retained the sonnet but experimented with freer rhythms, flexible rhyme scheme. In maximum cases, it is written in favors. And of course, instead of the courtly love or the ideal beauty or human passions of emotions, it is concentrated upon the social and the political issues. Thank you. And but still we need to watch that why sonnet is important. One of the oldest form of the poetic forms combines strict structure and creative uh, freedom used to express humans emotions and uh, philosophical ideas, and it till now since 800 years very much popular. Thank you for watching my channel. If you want to get more update, please subscribe my channel. Press the like button. Subscribe my channel SOUMYA'S Unique Education. Thank you for watching.